Hi, I'm Lee the Universe, and I'm white and nerdy, and gee, I don't seem to have the time here. I know I'm trying to work out a watch, and I don't own one. But I feel like it's an important time, like a very, 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 very important time that I'm supposed to be focusing on right now. I need some help. Hey, Jason! Jason! Do you know what time it is?
Morphin time! Dragon Sword! Mastodon! Pterodactyl! Triceratops! Saber-tooth tiger! Tyrannosaurus!
You're goddamn right, it is. Yeah, in case you guys don't know, I am a big dork of Power Rangers, and I know that probably some of you are like, please do your reaction to Power Rangers Once and Always, the David Yost Coming Up project. And, as much as I would want to say that I would love to and whatnot, I don't want to. Yes, credited, I do want to see that movie. I don't want to do a trailer reaction to it. Um, Only because, nothing against the movie or whatever, but I'm afraid that if I do something like that, then there's going to be a bunch of people or internet trolls that will come to that video, and then they'd be like, hey, this happens, or this happens, or this happens, and I don't want to do that. I'm just happy, and I'm hoping that it doesn't happen with the Mutant Mayhem trailer reaction thing that I did, so hopefully not. But I do want to see it, and it comes out in April. But for a lot of you that probably want to know, yeah, I am a big, huge dork of Power Rangers of the Mighty Morphin season because when I was a kid, my grandmother owned a VHS tape that was like a 10-hour VHS tape or whatever. It was a really long VHS tape, and it had this because I was sick and I had to be babysitted by her, and so she popped it in, and this was an amazing series that I ended up checking out and became a fan of rather quickly. I really do love the Power Ranger team still to this day. Because, for a young kid, it's like, what is this amazing team? What are these amazing people? Who are these amazing people? And it just becomes relevant that this is just one hell of an amazing pop culture icon. And yeah, I haven't watched it since the unfortunate passing of Jason David Frank, but I'm still in love with the series and I still love it to this day, and it's still going strong till to this day too. And its latest season has been announced, and I think it's called Power Rangers Galactic Champions, and we do know, I'm pretty sure the only person that is known to be on there, as far as I know, unless I'm wrong, is Johnny Unbox will be on the team. And in case you don't know, or if you follow Power Rangers like I do, it was rumored that Johnny Unbox was supposed to be um, there was a really old rumor that he was supposed to be in Power Rangers Jungle Fury. I think he was supposed to be the part of RJ, if I remember that rumor correctly, and it never was true. And then there was the other rumor that he was supposed to show up in Power Rangers Dino Charge, same with Jason and same with Tommy. That never did happen, unfortunately. That was the thing that I was really hyped up for, but it never did happen. And I know that there's a lot of people out there that can't, and I know that there are so many people that are still jealous I own this thing, that can't afford something like this. I think I bought this for around like $70. I think I got a little discount on it, like only like a 10% discount, which isn't much. But I bought it when I did. I know that this thing is expensive still to this day. I mean, because well, look, you got all the seasons, plus a booklet, plus bonus disc. So for just that, you get your money's worth. And then I know that there's a lot of people out there that are like, well, I can't spend that much money. I hear you. I feel for you. I live on a budget as well. But there is another way that you can get around this. And this comes to the point of the video that a lot of people that want to get into this series and they're like, I don't want to just jump into like any other season because they want to check out Power Rangers Once and Always. I feel for you. I got your back. So you're like, where do I start? And a perfect place to start is actually with comic books. I do have one on top here that I forgot to add in the thumbnail, but you have seen them in the thumbnail, so we'll talk about them. But the first one that I picked up here, I'm just going to throw the sweep down there. The first one I picked up here is Kyle Higgins and Hendry, I'm sorry, uh, Pacetta, and this is based on the original team, which has a very unique storyline when Tommy first joined the team, which you guys have probably seen that I used the episode The Trouble with Shell Shock, which when Tommy became good, but Kyle Higgins decided to take it a more unique route, like have Tommy have trouble with joining the team, have the team not trust him like already that they do in the series, which I thought was pretty cool. Bulk and Skull are like freaking YouTubers or whatever, which is pretty awesome, I gotta say, in the Beast. And I gotta say, and I've only read the first issue because I only own the first issue. For me, to me, I know that I can't speak for a lot of people, but for me, this comic is okay. Truthfully speaking, for me, like this comic is okay. I don't really, I can't get behind it really. I think that's just story wise. I was just like, I'm not feeling it, but I think it's just me. I think that it might be turned out more awesome than expected. But for me, I'm just like, I'm not really getting into it. I know that there are volumes that do exist for this, and maybe someday I'll just trade this in and buy the volume itself. But I bought this back in 2017, 18 for relatively cheap. So I mean, can't complain. You know, you can't complain. All right. So the other books that I have bought before I get to the one that is my favorite and the one that I wanted to check out, I have these written by Ryan Perrott and drawn by I think his name is Dan Mora. Yep, Dan Mora. And these are Go-Go Power Rangers, and this is the first three volumes here that I own. And holy crap, I'm surprised I haven't gotten more of these. I actually want to try to pick up a compendium or an omnibus of these because these are really, really good. Ryan Perrott gives this team, this small team of five Rangers, so much character, so much heart, and so much development. I really do love Ryan Perrott's writing for this. I mean, he just takes these five ordinary teenagers and he gives them so much to work with. I mean, there is a funny scene in here that acts like it's from a teen, like a romance comedy with Kimberly going on a date with her boyfriend. I think his name is Jason or James. I honestly don't no. Um, Truthfully, and what is so sweet, I'm trying to look for his name and I don't see his name in here. What is so sweet is that when she ended up getting sick on a carnival corn dog, because you could never trust carnival food, that he stayed with her. I'm like, oh, that's actually kind of cute, you know. And you get to see even the Rangers go against one another. You get to see Zach battle Jason. I mean, that's pretty awesome. Like Zach is like, you're the leader. You're supposed to be leading us, and yet you can't do nothing, bro. And I'm like, well, geez, Zach is usually the cute guy of or the sweetheart of the team and whatnot. He's supposed to be the full of heart guy. You know, he's funny, he's charming, and yet he wants to kick Jason's ass. I don't think that will work that way. Um, Thing is, I don't want to criticize Ryan Perrott, but he ended up having Trini have a relationship with Jason, and I know a lot of fanboys and fangirls are gonna be like, "Why Jason? Why Kimberly with Jason? This makes no sense." And you know, I get that, but it's honestly very adorable when the two of them just start talking with each other. So I do want to say that he does actually do something smart where he has Billy and Skull be best friends when they were kids, and then when they were teenagers, you know, Bulk and Skull are the bullies of the franchise and everything. And I gotta say that I thought that was pretty cool. Again, Ryan Perrott for the first volume does a pretty good job. He combines basically the older franchise with the 2017 movie. Like he gives them super strength, super speed, and I thought that was pretty cool. Something that's always a little bit different. Volume 2 I got for a great price, and look how thick that Volume 2 is. It's hella thick. Nobody says that anymore, do they? Okay. Um, but yeah, I mean, it's just so cool having this whole entire series because he stretches it out over so many things, and then he combined it in with the Shattered Grid universe, and that becomes even more awesome because Volume 3 is the aesthetic of the whole Shattered Grid thing. So you get to have older Kimberly team up with younger Kimberly, and you get to see how that dynamic work out because I really do like to see it. And then you get to see Lord Dracon. Hell yeah, man, Lord Dracon. So they're gonna be releasing Jason David Frank's final movie in respect for him. So respect to you guys for doing that for him. That is really, really cool. I love it that they pay homage to like 80s movies or 90s movies in here. So I mean, that's just really cool. I cannot explain to you how cool it is. And also, this Megadward, I want to see a toy of it. Hasbro, not Hasbro. Uh, yeah, Hasbro. If you're listening, we need a toy variant of this battery. Look how cool that thing is. Oh my god, this is the thing that I wish that we had when I used to watch the series as a kid, and I know I gotta review season 2 and season 3, maybe next month, maybe in April. I make no promises. You know, you also get to see, because the Goonies, it was popping up recently because of the Oscars, there's a Goonies reference. Just an amazing, one hell of an amazing story, especially with Ryan Perlett, because it gets even better when, the what's that volume? Oh, I accidentally showed volume 3. Did I? Oops. Look, right there, it says volume 3. Well, I'm stupid. Okay, so, volume 2 actually is pretty, damn impressive, and also, if you want a good laugh or a good chuckle, this is a Teen Wolf reference with Goldar. I just happened to flip through and notice that. You got Pretty in Pink reference with, Tommy and Skull? I honestly can't tell. I know that one of them is Bulk, but I think the other one's Tommy. So Tommy Ducky. I'm just wondering. I haven't seen Pretty in Pink in quite a long time, truthfully. But yeah, he starts getting more info into it, like Kimberly's boyfriend is a football player. They get in that Jason Lee Scott used to be a bully, and then he's not anymore. They combined it in with the prom with the shark monster that almost looks like something that is Street Shark. Street Sharks. Nobody remembers Street Sharks, just me. Alrighty, so I mean, I thought they were gonna go full, carry on here, and Kimberly would be given the pig's blood, and it awakens her true inner pink energy. Because, as you know, too much pink energy is just dangerous, bro. Um, but yeah, it's just a fun ride from beginning to end. Especially, something happened to Kimberly's boyfriend. I will reveal nothing, but something happened to Kimberly's boyfriend, and the Rangers have to save Kimberly's boyfriend for Kim. So, yeah. So, I mean, it's just a fun ride from beginning to end. And again, Ryan Perk gives these characters so much development, and he honestly gives them a lot of characterization, which I, for one, have to say I'm very happy with. And the last one is the one that I picked up a couple of years ago. I think during the whole pandemic, I picked it up because I really wanted to read it, see how it was, and that is Soul of the Dragon. This is a solo story written for Tommy Oliver, or aka Jason David Frank. I think Kyle Higgins got to talk to Jason David Frank, so this is really cool. If you have seen Power Rangers Ninja Steel Soul of the Dragon, it's the same thing. We have an older Tommy, he's married to Catherine, he has a son, but he really misses being a Power Ranger. He cannot take the whole, being away from his family members. And then his son gets a call to go on a secret mission. And this is where the series begins to take off. Tommy is very worried about his son. He's worried about, why is he on this team? Why is he on this mission? Why hasn't he called me? And in case you're wondering, Tommy's son, in the series or in the franchise, he is the Green Ranger. So if you're a fan of Bridge, like SPD Green. I feel for you. You're probably like, Bridge. Yeah, but Sky is in this comic. I just forget where Sky is in this series, but I know that Sky shows up that he talks to, and for the life of me, I just want to try to see if I can find where he's talking to Sky. Yeah, he talked to Sky in this series. Sky's the SPD Blue Ranger. He ended up owning SPD after Doggy Kruger, so that's cool. And then Tommy had the Legacy Morpher, and he just kicks all kinds of ass. I love that beautiful shot. Look at that beautiful shot by Giuseppe Cappello. I wish I had that on a poster because it's just so damn cool. But everybody remembers, the Legacy Morpher, what it could do, that it could transform Tommy into, whatever. So Tommy was basically by that point like the Power Rangers variant of Ben 10, But it's just one cool and awesome story that combined all the Power Rangers universes in together, which I thought was really, really, really damn cool. I also love that Tommy that you get to see. Oh my god, I actually forgot that you actually get to see fucking Loka again from the original series. That was pretty cool. But at the end of the day, however, you get to see an SPD Ranger wearing the dragon armor. Uh, wow, the last time I've seen that was in the Power Ranger, the huge crossover that Super Megaforce had, where I think you had the I can't remember his name right now, but I think it's Mike, the Samurai Green Ranger that ended up um using it. So I mean, this is a real. If you're a fan of Tommy like I am, you will really love like what Kyle Higgins have done with this huge franchise. I mean, so it's really cool. Tommy, older Tommy, similar to older Jason. I think Jason David Frank is listed as a creative consultant. Yeah, special consultant. So basically, like creative consultant. So I mean, it's really cool that he got to work on this before his untimely passing. So there you go, guys. This would be. I know that I have the one in the bed. So check out Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, Go Go Power Rangers, written by Ryan Perrett, or even Power Rangers Soul of the Dragon, written by Kyle Higgins. These are some awesome comics that you guys can be checking out. I got them relatively cheap. I'm pretty sure if you find an omnibus or a compendium, if you're willing to wait until the price died down, you will be very, very happy with what you have chosen for, the comic variant. I'm just giving like people, children, and adults ideas because these are really freaking cool. You have seen the beautiful artwork. The writing is really out there, man. And again, I'm not really into the Mighty Morphin Power Ranger comic universe. Maybe eventually, I'll get there. Eventually in my own time. And another reason why I don't want to talk about the trailer for Power Rangers Once and Always is not because of anything that had to do with the cast. I know a lot of people are pissed off because Amy Jo Johnson said no, Austin St. John said no, um, Johnny Umbachi is busy, but they're still affected with the passing of Jason David Frank. You got to consider that only happened a short time ago. That was November. I know for some people it feels like November has been forever. It hasn't for these people. They lost a comrade in arms like not too long ago, and you still got to remember that their best friend is gone. Amy Jo Johnson, the actress that plays Kimberly, made that heartfelt video on Twitter. I think somebody posted it on YouTube. I think it's up on YouTube somewhere. I'm not sure. But she was crying and in tears when Jason David Frank committed suicide. I'm still affected by it. So, go and read these awesome comics. And I think that's why I don't want to watch the trailer or do a reaction to it because Jason David Frank was one of the guys that was with David Yost to do the project. And then his untimely suicide just happened to happen. And, what can you do? You have one alternative. Just like Black Panther, Wakanda Forever. I'm sure that David Yost the actor that played Billy will find some way to honor his fallen brother. But anyways, that's gonna do it for me, guys. I still do want to check out Power Rangers Once in All Ways, which is coming out. I don't remember the source that it's coming out on. I think it's Netflix, April 17th. So be sure to go and watch it. Do not spoil it for me if you see it. Just let me know if it is worth watching or worth checking out. I know that there's a few of my friends and fans that will probably tell me, if it's pretty awesome to check out. I know that there's a lot of you out there that will. So thank you guys so much for watching. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And remember that it will be always, yeah. So anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Again, check out the comics if you can. They're a hell of a lot more cheaper than owning an entire TV series. And I'll see you guys next time for the next Way to Universe video. So thank you guys so much for watching. Keep geeking on. I've been your Universe, and I've been White and Nerdy. See you next time.